Hi, my name is Julia. Welcome to my first video on my English speaking channel. So English is not my native language, as you maybe can hear. I already have a YouTube channel in German language, and today I want to talk about what I eat in a day. So I'm 40 years old and I'm on a raw food diet. I think like 80 to 90% of my food are actually raw food, so it's not cooked or processed in any kind. As you can see, I already put all the food here on the counter. Normally I do the intermittent fasting. It depends on my cycle. When I'm in the first half of my cycle, I do the intermittent fasting a little bit more intense, so like about 18 hours. And so I'm in the first half of my cycle. It's the perfect time to do the intermittent fasting for women. 5 days before my period, I stop fasting, and I have like a normal day of eating. Now I start to eat maybe around 2 p.m. And I'm starting actually with juices, vegetable juices, as you can see. I always have a variety with I always have a variety when it comes to juices. Sometimes I like to drink just carrot juices because carrot juice is very good for your eyes, for your eyesight, especially because there are carotenoids and also lutein, which are very, very important for eyes and skin. So if you want to have healthy skin, you should drink more carrot juices. And I usually mix it with cucumber and ginger, and it's just a little bit more tasty. And cucumber is very hydrating. Also, what I really like to drink are beetroot juices, because beetroot juice gives me a lot of energy. It's very good for skin, of course also for your eye health. Your energy level goes through the roof if you drink beetroot juice, because beetroot has nitrates, and nitrates give you energy. It's very good for your blood vessels, so it actually also keeps you quite young. So on this YouTube channel, it's all about getting younger, getting fitter, feeling more energetic. I also will give you some tips, like skincare tips, what I do. And also what I sometimes like to drink are green juices. And green juices are really good to detox your body, to nourish your cells. I mean, all these juices are very good to nourish your cells. But green juice is especially good if you want to detox and get rid of like mucus and all that kind of stuff in your body. Especially if you use like ginger and lemon, if you squeeze it into the juice. The juicer which I'm using is the Angel juicer. I don't know if you can get it outside from Europe, not sure about that. So this is actually my first meal of the day, are juices, or like the first nutrients which I consume. And afterwards I start with a fruit meal like papayas. I love papayas because I'm currently in Brazil, and papayas, they're growing everywhere here. You can see papaya trees at every corner. So what I really love about papaya, that they're so colorful. And fruit with colors are very healthy for us. Normally I don't eat as much white foods, for example bananas. I really try to focus on colored foods, like deep colors, like orange, like purple, like red. The reason is these foods, they have special plant molecules which are very important for our immune system, because they have to defend themselves against like UV rays and insects, or also maybe lack of water. And then you have these wonderful nutrients like, carotenoids or resveratrol, or also chlorophyll. All these very good plant nutrients which are very, very good for you, and especially for your beauty. What I notice when I eat these colored foods, or also drink these juices, I notice that my eyes get really, really bright. The sclera, so the eye white is really like popping out. It's bright, it's sparkling. And if you drink a lot of especially juices, then you maybe will notice that your eyes will really like pop out. And also they can get a bit brighter in general, and also your iris. Also, what I notice when I drink a lot of juices, that my skin suddenly has a different kind of texture. My skin appears to be a bit more golden, especially in the winter season. I think it's really, really nice to drink carrot juice, because you don't need to you don't need to use a tanning bed or anything like that, or a tanning cream. You just can drink carrot juices and you already look very healthy. And what I also love to eat because of the lycopene are tomatoes. Here in Brazil they're not very tasty. They just taste awful, I have to admit. Maybe you live in an area where they have more tasteful tomatoes. It's really like protecting your skin from the insides against these UV rays. So lycopene is really, really important. And tomatoes have some of it. And also these nutrients actually prevent skin aging. So I'm 40 years old, I have to admit, I had lots of sun in the past, especially in my 20s, when I was not thinking about like, photo aging or skin aging. A lot of people think that all the damage you did to your skin because of the sun, you cannot reverse it. But I believe if you consume a lot of like carrots, beetroot, papayas, all this orange, purple colored and red foods, that you actually can a little reverse it, especially if you combine it with dry brushing. So you just have to be very diligent. So, and your skin gets more beautiful by the day. And believe me, I had a lot of skin damage when I was younger. I already had wrinkles here and my décolletage. It was not funny actually. In the evening I like to eat a big salad. What I really love in my salads are sprouts. Here are lentil sprouts, and they're actually pretty easy to sprout, and they have a lot of like amino acids. They're actually easier to digest if you sprout them. I mean, some people, they cannot really digest cooked lentils, but if you sprout them, for a lot of people it's easier to digest. Not everyone, but if you're more used to eat raw food and in general fiber and stuff like that, then it's easier for you to digest them probably.
This is a typical salad which I like to eat for dinner. So it's like with avocado, with coconut, yogurt, lentil sprouts, some herbs like oregano, onions, and garlic, of course, and cucumber. I told you at the beginning that I also eat some cooked food, and this here is with millet. I love millet. It's a very special grain for me because it's gluten-free, it's not so mucus forming as other grains. It's very good for your gut and for your gut health. And I combine it with avocado, with cucumber, with beetroot. It's actually my favorite vegetable. And also the dressing is with pumpkin seed, dates, and some herbs like oregano, salt. That's what I really love at night.
Also, my favorite nuts are pecan nuts. I think they're also quite easy to digest for a nut. So I have them almost daily. I think that nuts are very, very nice for your hair, for your skin, because they have very good fats and amino acids, which are actually providing good nutrients to your hair follicle and also to your skin. Some people are so anti-fruit nowadays, and I think fruit provides us a lot of good and clean energy which we can burn. So what I notice when I eat fruit, I don't have these like blood sugar roller coaster afterwards. I really feel good, not tired, or I don't have any food cravings, I really feel like I have lots of energy. And when I was younger, I used to be quite depressed, in my 20s especially. That was actually the time when I was eating animal products. And since I stopped eating animal products and I incorporated more fruit and vegetable, then I started to notice that my depression went away and I felt more energetic in general. Yeah, I started to feel in general just more euphoric, happier. And you know, when you notice in the morning you wake up, right after you wake up and you get out of your bed and you feel like tired and exhausted and somehow depressed, then there's really something wrong. You always have to ask yourself, or you always have to kind of notice, how do I feel in the morning? Feel I energetic? Do I feel happy? Am I anticipated what the day will bring? Or do I feel like, you know, as I told you, like weak and, depressed and or just exhausted? So this is actually a big sign if you are on the right path, I think, or if you're on the wrong path with your lifestyle, with your nutrition. So I hope you liked my first video. I was quite excited, to be honest, because when I listen or when I'm watching YouTube videos, I understand every single word of my favorite YouTubers. But now, as I'm speaking in the front of the camera in English, it's a different kind of, it's just a different kind of situation where I have to get used to. So if you like this video and you could learn something and you got inspired, then please give me a thumbs up. I would be very happy. And then we see each other in my next video.